That looks good. Which means, in about 2 seconds, I should have viewers. I think. I mean, you never know if everyone will abandon my channel someday because YouTube removes me from every algorithm known to man. It'll happen eventually. I'm very aware of the fact that my entire existence depends upon a little lame algorithm, but that's okay. That's fine. You know what they say, algorithm schmalgorithm. Everyone says that. That is not something I did not make that up on the spot. Algorithm schmalgorithm is the YouTube code. Alright. Welcome back to the powder toy. As always, we've got powder. The powder boy. I know, I'm the powder boy and this is the powder toy. Powder boy just sounds like either some illicit substance or like powdering your hair, neither of which I partake in. While we wait for our audience to appear, watch these balls of dust fall. It's very entertaining. We'll even make a line, watch this. Ooh. Wait, lines of powder, no, that's not okay. That's not okay. Excuse me. It's okay, we'll set them on fire, that'll- oh wait, no, that's even worse. Alright, we got like 3 minutes until we get started. During this time, I would like ideas. Because we already built a plasma engine, so we've got to come up with something slightly better, don't we? We can mess around with cities and bunkers. We can build something. We can do some nuclear fusion. Big science. Make a flame. Oh, flamethrower is such a lame. Such a lame thing to build. That would be so easy. All right. Well, you know what? You know what? We will build a weapon. That's fine. We will build a weapon. Hello and welcome back, everyone, to the powder toy with the powder boy. Get it? Because I'm playing the powder toy. Anyways, we're becoming Stark Industries today, and we're going to build weapons because nothing went wrong with that in the movie. Weapon manufacturing is the most sustainable and, you know, environmentally friendly thing you can do, according to the IRS. Who really wouldn't care because all they care about is taxes. They don't care about the environment. Kind of like politician. Wait, what? So we're going to build weapons. It's gonna be great, and I'm currently creating a little bit of like a testing ground. See what we can get through. And Lord Pasta actually spawned this beautiful idea by saying, "Why don't you make a flamethrower?" Although I've made the idea much better. So. He gets like 7 points out of a full 28. We'll just delete all this. Ugh. Can I just control X? Yes, I can. Yeah, I just want to move this a little bit. There we go. All right. So first thing we're going to try to build is a flamethrower. So I actually have a very good understanding of how a flamethrower works. You see, a flamethrower shoots flames. You could almost say that they throw them. And a flamethrower has 3 simple, oh, that's the edge of the map, so we can't go over there. It's hard to tell when it's all black. Okay. So, we have our gas supply, which obviously the gas is doing the burning. Then we have an intake for oxygen, which reacts with the gas to burn. And then we want the final product to come out of the barrel with a speed and accuracy where it's actually useful and we're not just spraying fire all over ourselves. If the fire goes backwards, that is not a very useful flamethrower because you would be dead from using it. So, generally, we're going to try to make this safe to use, right? So I'm going to pad the inside with some ceramic. Oh god, that was whack. Okay. Just padding the inside so that we don't accidentally melt it in our hands. That would be unfortunate, but it could happen. This is why you don't play with flamethrowers. Alright. There we go. I feel like this is pretty adequate. I'm a little bit worried about this oxygen area. I guess I could just seed the oxygen into the front of it here. It doesn't need to go in the grip, so that's fine. We'll just fill this all in. This sucks. How could a flamethrower suck? Excuse me. What a lame person thinking that flamethrowers aren't fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can get the basic idea here working. Step number 1 is going to be ensuring that we have a pressure differential that is pulling the flames out. So for this, we're going to use fan, and we're going to give it a lot of force going in that direction. So it's creating negative pressure inside of the gun, which is good. That means it'll pull things through. All right, that's pretty nice. And now we're going to just want a few more components to make this work. We're going to want the oxygen supply, which is going to come after. Yes, that will go after, so that we don't accidentally backfeed and blow the entire thing up. There we go. So as you can see, the oxygen is getting pulled out of the gun, although it's not really getting pulled in a straight line, probably because this is too thin. Let's try opening this up a tiny bit. Just give it a little... There we go. That's a little bit better. I mean... But the important thing is that it's not really backflowing. But what we want to do in the back is a little bit more exciting. We're going to fill the gas with... Well, the back with the gas. Which hopefully doesn't backflow awfully. It very well might. I've never built a flamethrower before in this game, so... Oh, look at that. So now the gas and the oxygen is mixing. And you can see it coming out of the front here. And this right here is the highly explosive mixture that we're going to want. Now, to try to get it started, we're going to try to just spark this or put a little flame on it. And we're going to pray that it doesn't backflow. Oh, okay, it backflowed pretty far. So that's bad, because now your hand is on fire. I mean, it is spitting out flames. It's just not spitting out flames in a way that you would want. So let's, oh, well, it caught the, we did manage to catch this wall on fire, so that's pretty good. I mean, that's something. Alright, so the oxygen is just burning, and we're not really getting the gas that we want. So I'm actually going to reverse this. I think it might be a better way to do it if we have the gas coming out front. As long as the wall is burning, it's fine. Yes, it doesn't matter if the gun literally melts your hands and face off, as long as it technically works. Alright, so we're gonna do this. That's where we will have the gas come in, and we will have the oxygen come in back here. Wait, that's awful, because it's just gonna clone the... Oh, whoops. This is probably not gonna work now that I think of it. But let's see if it's smart enough to figure it out. Alright, gas, oxygen, kablooey. Oh! Hey! Oh my god, it's actually working! Okay. Okay, so the flame is getting... Oh, damn it. You know, it was actually stable there for a second. I'd like to put on the record. Can someone add that to the court record that it was in fact stable for a few moments? But we need more flow, you know? Alright, for more flow, we're gonna add a secondary fan that is also Oh! Oh, that really did help, didn't it? I think everyone... Okay, let's just... One moment. I'm starting to think pressure is our #1 goal here. I mean, if we can get a thickums pressure, I mean, we definitely have some... Okay, but hopefully we create a differential here where the oxygen doesn't backflow. That was the idea, at least. We'll see what happens. Okay, so let's put a lot of daddy oxygen in there. Yes, I just call it daddy oxygen. That's the new name for it. When you breathe, just remember. Okay, that is making the flame very warm, except then it sparked and died. Alright. How do we force it to go in one direction, you may ask? Well, there is an element called pipe, which I have literally never used before, but if we do this... Oh my god, it actually builds a pipe. Okay, one moment. This is insane. The pipe element builds a pipe? I would have never expected such a thing. Okay, so if I just go like that... Yo, are you telling me if I break a part of this, and then oh! Wait a moment. Does it... No. Really? Okay, this is kind of whack. I have no clue how this works, but it looks really damn cool. Alright, I'm gonna pray that this works. Okay, everyone, get your praying hats on. What is a praying hat? It's okay, just post some praying hats in the Discord, so that we can try to figure that one out. Alright, if we put oxygen into here, will it carry it? No, the pipe doesn't seem to be moving the oxygen. I think it only works with liquids and solids, honestly. Kinda curious, though. If we just put some powder into there, will it actually move it? No, it seems horribly broken. Alright. That just means I used it incorrectly. Oh, and I can't delete the pipe either. That's fantastic. Thank you, Brandon, for the super chat. Looks like we will have to clean this out by hand, but thankfully I have the greatest hands of all time, so we don't have to worry about that. As you can see, there was literally no mistakes made. The best hands right here. Let's get rid of the sharp corners. That'll actually inhibit the flow a bit. Okay. I know what you're all thinking, and it's Spike. You are way overcomplicating this, and you're probably right. Use pump at high temperature. Okay, so this is still a pretty lame gun. I'm gonna be honest, we have not made the best thing we can here. I wonder if we pumped the oxygen right here at the very end. But usually it's... No, we'd want the fuel to go in the very end. We'd want it to... Who said that we have to use a gas? One moment. I have a really bad idea. But it's actually more environmentally friendly because turning oil into gas is really quite a environmentally harmful process, you know? So let's make an eco-friendly version. That's definitely the intent here. Alright, I got a plan. We're going to cut a hole in the end of this gun. And we're gonna... No, that's too dumb. That's an awful idea, but it could work. Okay, you know, I just want to see what would happen, okay? With my awful idea. I'm allowed to have awful ideas occasionally, alright? It's allowed. Ah! Oh, okay. This little holding tank up here. This is such a bad idea. Alright, but what if we put nitroglycerin? Okay, so nitroglycerin is the active component in dynamite. Now you might be thinking, alright Spike, that's a terrible idea to just pour nitroglycerin into the barrel. But it's not pouring if... Yeah, it's pretty much pouring. But you have to think of the efficiency gains we could have here. I mean, we could literally spray burning liquid at her. That sounds a lot like a war crime, but you know, sometimes you have to work on the edge of the law to really innovate. Okay. Look at that. That looks really safe or something. For safety reasons and to prevent this from blowing itself up, we're going to put a lip here. Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestions. Alright, let's just see if we can, just build a little bit of, I don't know. Yeah, see, that is reduced leakage by at least 2%, which is extremely safe and functional. Alright, there we go, see? See? We really... Okay, I know if you light this, it'll just go up. How do we prevent that? How do we prevent the utter terror? Okay, whatever, let's not think about it, let's just add oxygen. Because that'll solve the issue. Okay, so if we get oxygen into the mix... Okay, great. This is going to be awful. Absolutely awful. Let's just... Yeah, it just exploded and destroyed all of the nitroglycerin. Nope. Very disappointing. Now it's just leaking nitroglycerin everywhere. That would make a big mess. Big mess. We don't like big messes. Okay, I'm going to make this thinner, or thicker. Opposite. Thick good. Thick good. Alright, there we go. We're going to have another attempt at this, because I am honestly very disappointed in myself here. How do we... We could just use gas, but I want to make a realistic boy. Although that does actually... Wow. That is highly effective. That little bit of extra space left. I wonder if we can just tap here. Okay, so if we tap here, right? Put a tap, and then we put our realism here because things need oxygen to burn. In real life, at least. Say we put our vent here. That's bringing in oxygen. God, don't you love the chipper music while you're building flamethrowers? Ugh, nothing is better. Okay, but we want to make sure that it doesn't backflow again. And we need quite a bit of oxygen for this amount of explodey. So, if we go ahead and do this again, here's our oxygen supply. Let's go ahead and get a fan in here to just prevent backflow. We'll just make this entire thing into... Oh, never mind, we won't. Oh, that's fine. And we'll just have this pull down really hard. Oxygen. Oh, yeah, we are actually getting oxygen into the mix now. Nice. Alright. So if we do that, and then we just have a... I mean... If we have a high amount of gas back here, so... I mean, like, a really large amount of gas. Let's just... really overdo it with the gas production. We'll call this the Burger King edition. And then we'll just throw gas in. Okay, so that is definitely hitting the target, and it's actually got a really clean shot as well. But the question is, how do we prevent the fire from backflowing into the gun? Because it will. We will have backflow here. I wonder if there's a type of wall we can use that'll block heat. I mean, this will allow only gases, so that's good for preventing particle leakage. Oh, I just made a massive mess, though. Doesn't play nice with the particles. Probably because it doesn't allow particles. Big brain. Alright. So, I don't think that'll block fire. But that'll at least keep it safe from a liquid. How do we prevent it from... Use portal in and out. Oh. I've never actually used portal. Has temperature dependent channels. Oh my god, you are a genius. Okay, wait a moment. If we put this here and here, and they're all set to the same temperature. Will that actually... Yo! No! What happened? Why is this full of oil? Oh god, it... What? The actual heck? Oh, it got clogged because of this. Whoops. Okay, let's unclog it. Oh god, it just sprayed oil everywhere. Why is it turning into oil on the other side? I don't understand this. Can someone explain why it's converting the gas into oil? I don't get it. I mean, I guess this would be pretty effective as well at murdering people. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I mean, liquid oil being shot at you has got to be a little bit scary. No, it loses... maybe if we can just get the heat up a little bit, it'll turn into gas again. Oh! Oh! Okay! That seems to actually be working pretty well. Well... That is certainly functional, although it lost the flame. We need more gas, honestly, if we're gonna do this in this manner. We need more. Oh, here we go. I wonder if we can just siphon gas from this chamber as well for the portal. I guess it doesn't really matter where it came from. Wow, I am really screwing this up. Okay, let's just go ahead and you can't even build a flamethrower in the powder toy. What is wrong with you, Spike? Okay, if we put another port in down here, just to pull extra. Oh! Okay. That looks effective to me. Oh, boy. Alright, let's spark that one. Ooh, that is a beautiful, beautiful just wall of fire. Oh, wow. That is, not only is the aim good, but the temperature it's hitting is actually really impressive as well. You have to aim down, though. Okay, if we're really worrying about aim, all we have to do is just continue what I did here and just extend the top of the barrel. I mean, hot air rises. It's gonna happen. There's not a ton you can do about literal physics. I don't know. I don't think we can do much better than that. Look at the amount of power we have, though. All right, how do we make this more effective for destruction? I mean, we can actually make this gun a little bit OP, because we got this portal here, which will move things. So what if we put some clone in here, and to put some other fun gadgets? Let's go ahead and put 2 of these clone and fill them with firework powder, which goes off when it's heated. That'll get dropped into the portal. Oh, it's all coming out of the bottom. Oh man, look at it go! I mean, it's kind of effective. It's not quite what I had expected, but some of them are actually hitting the target. Boil. What is that? Variable pressure gas expands when heated. Replace gas with boil and some hydrogen and the oxygen with fuse powder. Okay, one moment. So we'll put the fuse powder on the bottom here. Okay, so place this with boil and some hydrogen. I'm kind of scared. We're building hydrogen bombs. No, it's not really that kind of hydrogen bomb, but still. Okay. We'll pop 3 bad boys in here. 1, 2, 3. We will go ahead and we will grab the boil. And we will do... Oh, you can't really see it, can you? Alright. Clone. And we will put hydrogen. So first, let's see what that does. I don't know. The flame seems to be less strong. Okay, so let's be honest. We need a weapon that is capable of breaking through this wall. Now, this is hitting 600 degrees, which, not bad. But we need something that can do more than 600 degrees. A lot of you guys are saying you want me to use a plasma weapon. And I don't know if that'll actually be effective, but we can try it out. I don't have any issue with it. Laser. Oh, that's just cheating. Let's go ahead and get some clone. The issue with plasma is that we are going to run into a very quick issue, which is that plasma is 100% capable of destroying our gun. Oh wow, look at what's coming out of there. It's a weird mix of plasma, or noble gas, fireworks. It's kind of fun. Alright, let's... Okay, just... It's gonna melt the gun. I absolutely know that's going to happen unless we manage to spark it over here. Maybe we could spark it over... No, there's no way. We'll test it and see what happens. Spark. Wow, really? Huh. That actually wasn't as bad as I expected. It doesn't seem to have actually destroyed the gun. Interesting. It did destroy our beautiful oxygen inserter though, which is kind of useless now anyway, so we'll just shut it off for now. Okay, at the very end of the gun, let's put battery. Oh my god, it destroyed itself. Alright, fantastic. Okay, never mind. We will create a circuit up here. I don't remember how fat. Oh, shoot, that is ceramic. Okay. So we're going to have to... Or I mean, that's titanium, so we need to use ceramic to make this safe. Okay, so if we do that, and then we make a titanium sparker connected to a battery. Will it survive? So we are getting plasma, but we are not getting a strong enough stream of plasma to really do any damage. I mean, we are getting a little bit of effect out of it. I know diamond is indestructible, but I don't want indestructible. That's boring. It also looks like we're accidentally sparking the gun itself. Alright, let's see. If we go ahead and... Wow, look. The circuit went all the way around the gun again. Yeah, it seems like before we were doing better with just the normal gas mixture. I wonder if we could do something up here that would make it more effective. I mean, first off, we can get rid of the gas that's being generated. I think that might be actually limiting it a bit. If we have just noble gas coming out of here. But I don't know. The gun is heating up to a level where I don't think it's going to survive very long. Okay, so to make sure that we don't have a lack of noble gas, we will create a very strong generator here. Still, it just... it's not enough. I mean, we're at 600 now, so yes, we are technically... Oh no, 700 on the edge, so hotter than we were before. But the gun is suffering. Oh, and we had a spark come back into the back of the gun. At closer range, this might be effective. But I don't think this is a winner design, and I think the gun itself... I think the gun itself is a little bit outdated. I think I could design something better from what we've learned here. So I will try one more thing. I will try just increasing the amount of noble gas we're pumping into it. But I don't think that is going to be an effective course of action. Maybe it will. Sometimes more is the... Oh, well, we're getting a more consistent stream now. 800, 900 degrees... Yeah, that's pretty hot. And it looks like the gun actually hasn't been killed, but did you see that? It went back into the chamber where it's not supposed to go, and it happened again. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, I see. I see why this is happening. We can actually fix that before it destroys the entire gun. There we go. Not very effective. Not very effective, but I have an idea to make it more effective. The issue is we're getting this burst, and it goes fire, stop, fire, stop. We need a constant fire. And that, kids, is why George Washington invented the dual barrel. He didn't actually. Don't use that on your homework. We're going to try to build a dual barrel weapon with much larger barrels that we can force a lot more pressure into. So, Big Boy Gun is going to be a little bit more over-engineered, alright? I don't want to get too close to the wall because that feels like cheating. But if we make a chamber here, we make a chamber here, and we make them fire at different intervals, and then we connect all of this to... Oh, this will be a very sci-fi looking gun. Oh, yes. Oh, I like that. And then something like this. And this. If anything, it looks stylish. Alright? And you know, when it comes to a war, style is the most important part. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we're also gonna have to do another thing, which is bring this down to separate the barrels. If we create a lot of noble gas here, pump it out, spark it at the end at the correct interval, I think we could pull it off. But we're going to need a lot of speed, so we're going to really get our biggest fans, which is you guys, my biggest fans. You're all helping today. And we're going to get an insane amount of... Okay, yeah. So that's getting to -4, -5, -6. Let's see just how effective that is at pulling... Oh! Wow! Yes, this is night and day compared to what we had going before. Look at the absolute anger with which it fires. And together, that is quite a bit of contact. Okay, so just to test, I want to make sure that a spark here will actually travel down it, that it's a thick enough... okay, it'll go into it. Oh, I don't know. Well, nothing teaches us more than actually trying. I'm kind of curious if we could actually get a good effect out of gas with this. This is just such a... Oh. Look at the... When it hits over there, it actually turns back into oil. I don't know. The gas isn't going to get hot enough, though, for what we want to do. So I think Noble is the only real way for us to pull this one off. Use vent. It creates pressure. Vent. Creates pressure. Alright. So we will put vent on the back here like this. Oh, wait, no. We want negative pressure here. Right? No, wait. This is a vacuum because everything's getting pulled this way. Oh, no, we want it to be positive pressure. The negative pressure is what's keeping... Oh, I get it. Negative pressure, bad thing. That is, we don't want that to balance out. Yeah, okay. Big dumb for a moment there, but I get it now. Okay, so that, first off, made everything become oil, which United States is fine with. Sorry. Okay, let's see how it does with Noble. Very similar results. You never know. I mean, that is a lot of noble gas for firing, though. And it looks like the pressure is pretty steady. Alright. Now, step 2 is going to be creating our supply of noble, which we will just use 2 lines like this, because it seems good to me. Okay, let's see how it works. Alright, we do have a very steady flow of noble gas now. Now we just have to get the sparking right. Alright, let's see what we can do with just a very, very slight... We'll build a little wire that comes around here and goes up to here. And we'll build the same thing over here. Just enough to spark. But that one is slightly off, but that's okay. Okay, so if we throw batteries on both of those... And it backflowed. I was really hoping that due to the immense pressure it wouldn't do that. But it still looks like it is going to backflow. And that one is not going nearly far enough either to actually reach. I mean... Ah, what a disappointment. We aren't getting nearly what we want to get out of this. How are we going to solve this? First off, it just melts the electrode until it's just gone. So probably better to use tungsten for this, but tungsten falls apart super easily. So we'll see if it can even handle it. Tungsten. Hello, Mr. Tungsten. Would you like to spark this for me? Nope, it just died. Fantastic. Man, how are we gonna make this weapon function? I mean, we could have put battery along the side. Feels a little cheaty, though. I mean, that definitely does spark it. But now we've got an even bigger problem, which is that it is totally backflowing. And everything is going to get destroyed. And this is getting over 1,000 degrees now, which is definitely better than last time, but the fact that it backflows is honestly killing us. But this is closer. It's still not hot enough, though, even at full power. I feel like we need a more effective weapon. This isn't going to cut it. No, we need to redesign. Plasma isn't going to cut it. I can think of one thing that will cut it. I think we should try to make a deuterium gun. If we can get some deut to... Okay, it's kind of dangerous, I will admit. But if we could successfully create a nuclear gun, I mean, that is endgame right there, right? Like, that is gotta be the winner when it comes to weaponry. The most important thing with a gun like this is going to be, okay, first off, remembering to hold down the shift button. It's going to be making sure that we do not put ourselves into danger, which is going to mean coating the thing with a lot of titanium to prevent neutrons from getting in. If any neutrons get in, we kinda screwed. I'm actually a little bit tempted to put shielding on it, like proper shielding. I mean, nuclear weapons aren't that dangerous if used properly. Right? Right! Alright, anyways, okay, if we have mega fan blowing this way, and then deuterium goes in, right? So that gives us a pretty consistent stream. But I'd really like it to be not that thick. So maybe actually less near the fan is more effective. But then again, oh, what is happening to my ceramic? Oh no, it's being damaged by the high pressure. It's at -30. Oh. See, kids, this is why you get your pressures right. Okay, so obviously in order to balance out the pressure here, we're going to need an air intake. Which is fine, actually. It doesn't matter if we have an intake, because we know which direction it's going to come out of. Okay, now that it has an intake, it shouldn't be as angry anymore, right? Okay, so the pressure is stable at about -15, so we are going to want to make this a little bit bigger. Okay. And time to reset the soundtrack. Okay. How's the pressure now? Still -15, really? Okay. It's a little bit worrying. We can actually test the pressure pretty easily. So if we put deuterium in here... Oh, it's because it's paused. So it's at about... Yeah, it's at about -15. That's fine. So it is... Okay, so it's certainly pulling the deuterium exactly how you want it to. And firing it at the target. Anything over here gets pulled in as well, which is kind of funny. If we fill this chamber up like this, that does give us kind of the fin we were hoping for. But there's one other trick that we can pull off when it comes to deuterium, and that's if we cool it down, we can compress it. And compressed deuterium is a much more viable weapon. Because we only need a tiny bit to do a ton of damage. Behold. Compressed deuterium expands as soon as it heats. Oh wow, what happened to my clone? Okay, that was weird. Let's try this again. You know what? I have an idea. It's kind of an awful idea. But what if we created... Okay, hear me out. If we cloned liquid oxygen, right? That is super, super cold. Liquid oxygen comes out here, and then the super cold deuterium comes out of the other end. The super cold oxygen keeps the deuterium cold. Okay, let's redesign this. I have an idea. Okay, so oxygen. Very cold oxygen. Also good for fire. And then deuterium. But the very condensed deuterium. Okay, one moment. We have to actually create very condensed deuterium in order to do this. So let's make it very cold. That's still not cold enough. I know this can go very far. So let's go ahead and just swap our delete button for cold. So all of this compresses down into that. And I believe I can actually get it further. There we go. This is the beauty that we want. Just a little bit of this can do a whole lot of damage. So if we bring it over here, cover all this clone with it. Did it kill my clone? No, it didn't. Just can't see it. If we do that, and then we cover the rest of these with liquid oxygen to keep it a little bit cold. Ooh. Interesting. What happened here? What is this? Oh, why is there ceramic? What? Okay, I must have screwed something up. And that screw up cost us quite a bit. But when that hits, it actually gets pretty damn thick. No joke intended. Then we can fire from the bottom of the barrel. Very, very carefully. Why is there a fly? Excuse me. Ugh. Just got attacked, dive bombed during my own. Alright. We put a clone in here. We grab a neutron. Oh shoot, I already messed up the clone. We need to ensure that it has a neutron next to it. Okay, we have to ensure it's touching nothing but a neutron. Which means we're going to have to open this up a little bit. Okay, neutron chamber. This is where things get a little bit dangerous. And as I said, it gets a little dangerous. Why is it? How do we deflect neutrons? Is there a material? I don't know if there's lead. I don't believe there's lead. Well, we're currently using titanium. I mean, we can make it thicker. Insulation will block neutron. Oh, that works. I'm not worried about there being fire inside of this. If there's fire inside of this, it would be bad on its own. Ooh, very good. Okay, so we've got this firing neutrons, but we want them to go straight is the issue, which really is not easy to convince them to do. Wait, why should it be hard? All we have to do is force them. Stubborn little guys, aren't they? I mean, we are getting a few shots of neutrons out. Most of them are coming out the back, though. There we go. So that's firing neutrons. Not enough, really. Or at least we don't have enough deuterium over here. But if there was a, like, good amount of deuterium over there, I believe... we could actually effectively set it off. And we're just going to cover the gun with some insulation. just to be safe. Because now we have neutrons flying around everywhere. This experiment just slowly gets less safe. How do we get a good amount of... Dude. Part of me wonders if we just were to... I mean... See, that's dangerous, though, because see how that neutron backflowed directly in? And it looks like the deuterium doesn't really care. I don't know. I don't know how to solve this issue. Yeah, I think the quartz was chipped by the neutrons. I mean, just a more deuterium, but that's not really a solution, and that gets way more dangerous. I was really hoping to come up with a smart way. Oh! Oh, we had a reaction there. That was kind of nice. Man, I think our flamethrower was honestly more impressive. How can we... Laser is so easy, though. I mean... That isn't even that effective is the sad thing. It kind of goes into the quartz. No, I wanna come up with a better way to do this than that. I mean, you know what we could do? If we set off a nuclear reaction and then instantly threw the reacted power... Okay, this is a bad idea. I will admit it's a terrible idea, but I'm kind of curious. Let's just set up a tiny experiment. If we put... Because plutonium is a powder. I'm just curious. This is way too much fan, but, you know, you can never have too many fans. Oh, there we go. Okay, whoops, I meant to do this one. Okay. Okay, so if we had plutonium inside of here, right? If we could get it to react and then instantly shoot it out like that, it would actually be very, very effective. But how? We would need a high pressure zone and then to instantly chuck it into a low pressure zone, and that just seems really dangerous. But releasing it just about here would definitely be the way to do it. High pressure to low pressure, that seems pretty simple, really. All we'd have to do is make a box. Maybe a bigger box? Yeah, we make a box. And we get it to be really high. very high pressure. Surround the entire thing in that. And then clone neutrons here, drop it, and fire it. This is not going to end well. I've already accepted that. What's the pressure? Oh, it actually is positive pressure. But we need more. This isn't enough to get a reaction going. There's a few ways I could fix that. One of which being closing this a tiny bit. See, that's really risky. I mean, it is spraying it everywhere, though. It does look like there are some neutrons that are forming. Oh, and we did actually get a tiny bit of a reaction there. Maybe if we just made a tiny bit... The issue is balancing it. Like, it's really easy to set off plutonium. It's much harder to set off plutonium in a controlled fashion. Like, this is just gonna go big boom. I can almost promise. Oh? Maybe not? I don't know. It seems like that should have died a few times. What temperature are we hitting over here? Not enough. I mean, it is fizzling. You can see it fizzling a little bit. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh. But it died. I mean, genuinely, just getting this to just go critical and then fire it out is a potential strategy, but I feel like it's a little bit too cheaty. It's not really controlled. Nope. I don't think I'm smart enough to do the whole nuclear gun thing. Please try and make a bomb already. Oh. Man, I really wanted to make a cool gun that could blow through, like, objects. Alright. So. Although designing bombs could be fun, too. I mean, if we're a weapons company, we don't just make guns. Let's make a bomb, because you guys all want to see it. This isn't really what I normally do, but, you know, learn something new every day. So, I guess if it's going to explode, you don't really have to worry about it damaging itself. We want the neutrons to go out, so we will do this and put a layer of insulation on the inside here. So that'll cause all the neutrons to go outwards. And then on the inside, we need something that'll actually set off the nuclear explosion, because that's how a nuke works. That won't instantly go off, right? No. Okay. Thinking if we fill it with deuterium in the center to get the initial explosion, and then just fill the rest of it with... Actually, if we do multiple rings of deuterium... Alright, new plan. Oh no! Ugh. dare it break on me. I mean, eventually it'll be full. How much deuterium do I have to put in it? Like 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I probably could have used thermite in the gun. That probably would have been effective. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Alright, that's good enough for me. Let's see what happens if we just put a single neutron in it. Oh shoot, wrong tool. Alright. Single neutron. Oh, nothing happened. That's disappointing. Many neutrons. Oh! Would you look at that? It got angry. Oh, that exploded much too fast. And it didn't do that much damage, really. That was kind of disappointing. I mean, it certainly damaged the quartz wall. There's no denying that. I wonder if it would be more effective to just build a giant ball. Use wax for the... Oh, that's smart, because then it'll melt. Ah, such... No! I guess it's quite warm, because a nuclear bomb just went off. It's okay. We'll just deal with that real quick. Big cold. Oh, I just destroyed everything with cold. Goodbye, wall. I will replace you. You were expendable. Okay. So do this again. Okay, I like the wax outer casing idea. It's a very big brain idea. Alright. Let's try just plutonium this time. Why? Because I feel like it. I'm trying not to use console commands. I want to do it all legit. Okay, that was definitely more effective. We actually got a lot of plutonium to get thrown onto the quartz. We got some cool swirly boys. I mean, that's always fun. Swirly boys. Might be more effective. Cold gun. I mean, cold would do it. Telling you, hybrid gun. I mean, yeah. Plasma would be pretty effective as well. Look at that beautiful purple flame. Mmm, yummy. I wonder if you can create a... just a directed plasma weapon. This is awful, I'm sorry. I know it's awful. Don't worry, I am aware of the awfulness of this. Okay, but now if we spark it, it'll all go flying at the wall, right? Right. Nope, that was really disappointing, actually. I am highly disappointed and my day has been ruined. Highly disappointing. Wi-Fi. Huh. I think part of the issue here is gravity is really working against us. I think if we were dropping onto something, it would be easier to design something. So let's see if there's any maps that look like a lot of fun. Little Russia. Oh, I recognize this one. This one's really hard to break through. Like, really hard to break through. Okay, let's see. Let's build a big boy bomb. Oh, wait, see, I've already learned we will use wax. We will do a 3-layer bomb. Alright, but what are we gonna put in those layers? Oh, well, I guess that's fine. Who cares if we leaked some plutonium? It's easy to find. Get it at the hardware store, supermarket, you know. Very nice. So we'll do that in the center. And then for fun, we'll do deuterium in the second ring. And then we'll make it realistic. We won't just spawn in a neutron. We will... Oh, it broke the wax. Oh, it must have heated up a little bit. Oh, now there's a loose neutron. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I guess we will just spawn in a neutron. Whoops! Oh, the bomb broke itself before it could even function. Oh, I guess it's functioning now. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Still didn't break through the bunker, though. Alright. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little tired. We will do more tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna make a video out of this today. But I had fun. So thank you all for watching the stream. I'll see you all in the next one. Make sure to subscribe so that you actually make it to the next stream. And I will do some homework. If you want to tell me how I should be doing this, if you're a professional, I'm going to put a link in the chat to my Discord. I'm there, and like, I pay attention occasionally. So you should like join our country. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Oh.